Welcome back everyone, let's play Aerobiz Supersonic, episode number 2 in this probably short Tycoon series, but I'm having a blast with this game. Still, again, one of my childhood favorites. One of the things I'd like to do first is just check our profit on the San Francisco route, which I have up as 53.80. It is 53.80, so it went up from 380 to 590. That is an increase, and that was, what did we do? Did we just increase the aircraft? No. Sorry, I have the ding dong thing up, but I don't know why. Oh yeah, okay. Sorry about that. So yeah, we just increased the, I'll tab again. We increased the airfare from 45 to 50, and all it did was have a net profit. Other thing I wanted to see was the Los Angeles. What was the other one? It was 33 something. Let me take a look, one sec. What was the other one? What were you? 3620. Wow, to Seattle. So Seattle has gone up from 3620. That was at 4 flights at 45% to 5 flights at 45%. So huge benefit to increasing the flights. Of course, supposedly our unions don't like it, but that's fine. This is what they're paid to do, and we pay them very well. Maximum rate. Kind of just a funny aside. When you look at the different assistants you can get, there's just a bunch of options, and I think there might be like the different people you can send places, and this one is like your second or your go-to, your second command, the one. And this, of course, I mean, my friends and I, when we were playing, you gotta imagine some like 12-year-old kids right at the edge of puberty and stuff. This was if you got her as your second in command, that was like the best. And then, we'd all have different things to say about the other ones, which, anyway, just kind of a funny comment that we got the number 1 second in command for a 12-year-old male, at least by his own guess. Anyway, so we have 2 people who are available to go get something. Let's go take a look at how things are. Oops. If you do it just right, you can get the bounce without getting there, but I didn't do it just right. Yeah, we absolutely need to get something at London. This lady was also considered one of the more attractive ones for youthful Tortuga. I mean, not just me, it was my friends too. It was all their fault. So now that we have a hub in London, it'll only take 3 months. Awesome, so we'll get all those slots very quickly, which is why I held off on getting more slots until now. So we already have negotiations out for 2 places, which are both very good places to go to. Rome and Athens. Now, what are other places we might want to go to? Berlin is probably a good one. Are they not friendly? They are... Let's just choose that one once more. This is currently in Russia. I mean, this is the Eastern Germany, the communist. And you can see our relations up here in the top right. I don't know if you can see my mouse cursor or not. It doesn't look promising. Well, fair enough. We won't go with them then. Which is going to limit some of our other options. I think Vienna might also be in a bad way. Oh, actually we're not that bad with Vienna, but I'm not... Oddly enough, I'm not actually interested in that. Munich should be on the friendly side of things. Yeah, we're in very good shape. This looks like a pretty good one. The only problem with Munich is that it's so close to London, you just can't charge very much. Helsinki? Well, how's Helsinki? Tentative. Not very good ratings. Munich was much better. Zurich. How's Zurich? Okay, pretty good for economy and tourism, but very low population. So 0.3, 33, 44. That might not have been exactly it, but let's take a look. 0.3, 33, 44. Yeah, I think Munich is going to be the place we go to. 6 months, sure. It's going to give us plenty of places to fly to in Europe. We can take it over. And that's all of our slots that we can bid for. We can do this the other way. this button. Go back to North America. Yeah, so we should probably go through all our flights. I don't know if I went through all of them yet. Obviously not. So London is already at 100% with 5 flights. We'll just keep knocking up the percentage. I won't do the shock and awe treatment. We'll just go 5% at a time, which I think is going to be okay. Unfortunately, we can't even get to Asia yet. Otherwise, I would be. Yeah. So this is tourist boom. So we can expect to just drop this. Bump it right up to 50%. 4,900 for that one is great. It's a lot of money. Then we have 2,800 for Vancouver. This is the one we are technically competing against them with, but obviously we're doing extremely well. So let's not raise the fare. Let's raise the number of flights. We can also do space. See, there it is. Yeah, so we can see that they're actually also at 100% with only 2 flights and 5%. Their profit is only 1,230, but it's still pretty good. You can also look at the amount of red. Obviously, that's the expense compared to the profit. So both of us are doing very good. Let me go ahead and set this. I want to increase passengers more, and then, yeah, keep the fare high as well, but mostly passengers. Passenger first approach so that we can have the most passengers. That's one of the win conditions, is you have to lead in passengers. Yeah, so fare helps with profit, but passengers, you just have to get those flights in. Now, I guess I need to check here. Okay, first of all, is that all the updates? I should go through and make sure all of them are done. San Fran can't actually be changed unless we get more slots there. So if we add another airplane, do we have any more slots that we can do? Oh, we do. Okay, I'll go up to 6, so 5590. I don't know if we'll be able to do 7 days a week with that, but 5590 is what we're looking at. That's the new number I want to remember. Probably get rid of some of the slots here. I just really doubt we're going to be able to go beyond 7. So if we get rid of 3, that will leave us with, yeah, total 7. So I'm going to return 3 slots. And I don't think we're going to go to Phoenix. I also don't think we're going to go to Denver. But those are, honestly, because they're further away, they are pretty viable options. I really should have gone to Chicago as well. But we'll be okay. Let's just kind of react to Air Vancouver. As far as planes go, let's make sure that we have enough planes to do the routes that we want to do. And really, the only person we can visit right now is Lockheed. They're just so good. Now we have 2 available. That's not enough. Let's get 2 more. I don't mind just slowly buying a trickle of planes. My hope is that they will come and, Lockheed that is, will come and offer me half off one day. That does happen. That is something they'll come and just randomly, at some point, they'll come and offer you a 50% off deal for that month. Or for that quarter, I guess, since it's 3-month terms. Okay, so we don't have anybody to do advertisement or anything like that. We could do a meeting, but I think right now what I'd like to do is just move on into the next month. We've managed all of our fares at this point. That's the only other thing. This is the gameplay cycles. Look through all these. See, I didn't manage all of them. We have Miami. Why am I getting so sidetracked? Take this up. Yeah, it's actually pretty good profit, 2,400. Have they all changed? Yeah, back to Miami. Okay, so we had just missed Miami. We were mostly done. Let's end the turn. Everyone's ordering these super constellations. They're so good. We should get into New York and South America as well. Los Angeles is continuing to boom. We jumped this all the way up to 50%. Probably could have expanded it beyond that, although I think we may only have had 5 slots. Which means we might have been at the maximum. I don't know why it's not showing anything there. Is that because there's no... I think it might be because I turn animations off. Anyway, our total sales are... Our total revenue is 30,000. Well, 30,000, so 30 million, but whatever. I'm just going to pretend the K doesn't exist. And our profit is 26,000. Now, this is obviously the main, most important one. Rio Air is now jumping up in profit quite nicely to 1,500, with only 2 other connecting cities, 3 cities total. And Dragon actually sitting back a little bit. Air Canada still the worst of our competition, which has changed since Rio Air was doing very poorly last time. Passenger-wise, we're up to 31,000. Yeah, we're 6 times better than the second place, which is Air Canada. And, yeah, taking North American passengers from us. Not really because we're at 100%. Really, it's just because we're not flying often enough. Oh, Tunisia declared independence from France. Well, not too important for us, really. There were some DC-6s. A grave mistake. Everyone's ordering those super constellations. Dragon just ordering a ton of aircraft. Alright, let's see. Got slots London and Athens. Perfect. Okay. 3 months due to a backlog at the manufacturer. Wow. Wow, I really don't remember getting that message before. We're still fine though. I mean, this is why I try to order them ahead of time. And I'm probably going to order another 2. So next month we can expect 4 total. Yeah, you better recommend it. So the 2 from last time are still taking up from our order. I'm going to order another 2. So we'll put 4 on the menu now. It's just a beautiful plane. 9087. Good range. The only thing we're really missing is an aircraft with the long range. I know we can't go and buy from Tupolev, but I kind of want to see their aircraft. You can't. It would be nice to see them. I think that they are garbage, but it would have been fun to see them anyway. Alright, take me over to Europe. Let's start our second continent. There's only one place we can go. It's only 1,500 miles, so this is only half the distance across the United States, which is why Europe is actually not the best place typically to fly around in. But we'll use our tried and true. Yeah, we only need 1. That's awesome. So take it 4 flights, take it nice and easy. Maybe 35% fare. See how that goes. Okay. Now we got some more capabilities here with negotiating people. We could also buy a business if we wanted. I guess I should buy a business just because it'll be fun. It'll be like interesting. Generally, I feel like they don't work in your favor, but that's fine. Now, I also think we are gonna have to. I just feel like we do need at least 1 person. We need at least 1 flight to Chicago. It's actually a very good city. You can see 2.2, 48, 35. I'm gonna get 10 slots here. I don't think we'll end up using that many, but I think it's worth it. And the next step. I want to do a quick check. I think it's 6,000, no, 5,000 maybe? Yeah, it's exactly 5,000 miles away to Honolulu. So we can't do this. We can do anything but that, but we can't do that. What about going to Mexico City is probably the best. It's 2120. It's pretty doable. Of course, we could also fly right into Sao Paulo. Ooh, 4810. That might be just beyond what we can reach with our aircraft. 4810. Okay, let's take a look. $48.10. There's probably a better way of doing this than jumping over here. $48.10, yeah, it's just 60 miles too far. Can't you just store a little bit of extra fuel? Just kick a few passengers out and put a fuel tank on the seats. Fine. Okay, so Mexico City it is. I don't know why I'm trying to compete in an area where we don't really need to. But that's fine. Okay, a very weird number. We can get 6 slots from them. Is this like the max? No, they have total slots available, 6 of 27. It's only gonna take 6 months. A lot of people in there, 5.5 million, so it's gonna help us. All right, we're all set here. Let's go back to North America, and I think we have to, did we manage our flights yet? I don't think we did. Oh wow, London provides the new profit king, 7,000. Bump it up, set that. Yeah, the only new flight we've done so far is Athens, so all the flights here should be, yeah. Well, we have no other slots we can do. We're actually maxed out on LA, so there's nothing more we can do there. Vancouver's still at 100%, so we'll just continue to bump up the fare. Now, they went from, I mean, the number of flights, not the fare. They went from, ooh, look at this. They went from 2 and 5% down to 67%. I have no idea. It must be their advertising or something, which is, you know, it's their own choice what they decide to do there. So we will go ahead and make the change to 5, and I might even drop the fare. No, let's leave it. We'll see how that impacts things. Just we want to suck up as many passengers as possible. Okay, we're still doing great, and this is almost as profitable as our London route. Oh, okay, not that. This. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I shouldn't have sold all those extra slots. We might need them. Okay, you're maxed out. Now we don't have any other DC-6 planes, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we might have to buy one just to increase this route. It'll be the only route we're using with the DC-6. Honestly, what I probably ought to do instead is swap the DC-6 over for the Chicago route. This will have to be next turn though, and change the aircraft. Move it over to the Super Constellation. So we can't do any fixes here. Yeah, in Miami. So this is using 2 DC-6s. 100%. We will target the... Oh, no, can't do that, so we'll increase it. So the fact that the aircraft can take another 2 slots makes me want to definitely negotiate for at least 2 extra slots here. We'll do that next time, because I think we already sent our people out. Okay. He's looking very good. And I did not buy a business. But this is what I'm referring to when I say the advertisement budget and all that. We leave everything on maximum here. I pretty much don't ever change it. So you can see the average, by the way, is with other people. So our repair and our service is just much, much better. Advertisement, you can see other people are doing it, but we're still a little bit ahead of them. And that might make a difference. I think we'll end the turn, and then next turn I'll do another business meeting. Wow, Los Angeles is still booming, huh? I should turn on the animations just to show you that one screen where the aircraft like slowly increases. 35,000 in sales, or revenue, I should say, and 30,410 profit. Looks about the same, maybe even a little bit lower, despite the fact that we did increase the number of flights. So there's something we'll have to look out for there. Air Canada is showing no expenses. This looks like it's a bug. Because I don't think that's true. They don't have as much, I don't think they should have as much pink as the other ones, but anyways, their total sales are only 3,100. Well, we are flying a lot of people, so that might be, the extra flights might be causing more maintenance, and maybe that we are just simply losing a little bit of profit in that, although I'll take it just to get the extra people. Hong Kong and Tokyo. Wow, I'm surprised they didn't do that one first. We are the #1 in Europe. Alright, we got 4 of those. Okay. So I want 2 extra slots in Miami. It takes 6 months just to get those 2 slots, but hey, things are working well there. The other thing is we might need more slots in Europe, but let's just see after I create these flights. So in theory we're perfect with 5 and 5, but yeah. Let me start off by adjusting flights, which is the order you should do things in. Okay, that makes me happy. I'm not sure where the profit decrease came from, because this is just a new profit of 2,500, unless I just misremembered. This will just increase the... I don't know what I did there, fare passenger count, but we did something, so it won't change anything else. Since this is full, we could go to another plane. Oh, and we can't, because we don't have slots. Wait, no, yeah, we do. What am I talking about? We can increase this. And we can get just one step up at one at a time. Small profit. This was 70. Well, this was like 7,000 basically flat last time, so profit did go up. Let's see how it goes up if we do that. In theory, it could go up by like 20%. Alright, go back to North America. We'll probably end up going back there again to negotiate, but we'll do this first. And we have new flights to create too, of course. So obviously the international flight has already been changed. LA, we can't do anything with that. So we need more slots in LA as well. Vancouver's good, still at 100%, even though we beat the competition. They're at 75% now for being filling up, so we'll increase the fare just to drive a little more profit out of it. We'll back down as soon as we hit the... I might even just leave it at 40%. Oh wow, San Francisco just can't be stopped. They're full on 50%, blah blah blah, everything. Same thing with Seattle, so we need to buy another DC-6 for this. Or swap somebody out again for the Chicago route. We're getting the 2 extra that we need for Miami. And we already changed that. So, we're all set. Now, let's go back. Whoops. Go over to Europe. I do like the sounds in this game. And now let's get this going. So now, because I took that extra slot for New York, I have to do one less slot for... It's only 870 miles. It's almost a shame to use one of these on it. So I can only do 4 slots on the one to Munich then. Let's do a 30% fare. We'll slowly bring it up from there. I'm a little bit nervous about my Europe stuff, so... Oh yeah, and you know what? We definitely have to use the last negotiator for more slots here in London. Still feel like we can do that. Okay, so negotiate. We are going to negotiate here, and it turns out it's going to be negotiating for slots in London. Not very exciting, but I think it's necessary. London's not a bad place to choose. I just feel like because the routes are so short in Europe that you don't get as much money out of it as you otherwise could. Let's see, by the way, let me check my recording. Good, doing okay. Yeah, then what else was I going to do? I think I was going to run a meeting. I don't have anybody to run the meeting. I mean let me run the meeting. Let's just talk about businesses. Let me talk about new routes and then businesses. London and Paris. Oh, you know, that's such a no-brainer. Why didn't I do that? Yeah, we'll do that. New York and Chicago, I think those are both good options. Oh, so they want me to go to Mexico City. Okay. I think all those were good choices. Businesses. Okay, catering service in New York. I can be persuaded for that. I think I'm first going to do a... Whoops. Yeah, let's... Yes. It's really cool that you do that, though. I like it, the faces popping in there. It really does feel like a meeting. Very compelling. Vancouver, Mexico City. Alright, they beat me there. Philadelphia, good call for them. There's a lot of those long-distance flights. Washington, also a good call. Toronto, interesting. Oh, they're going to start competing. Those are 3 new flights. Ah, the Olympics. Well, good for Dragon. We don't have any anything going on there. But we have North America and Europe. What more can you really ask for? Yeah, our sales are definitely down. Profit is definitely down. So something's happening. It's probably the advertising budget. Just ballooning out of control. Could be the other ones. I generally don't mind. I generally like to keep the expenses are fine if they're high. We're still leading, you know, but we have, you know, the most cities, so we're expected to be leading. Oh wow, Air Canada's Toronto route is not going well. Tehran. Interesting choice. Okay, I don't see any routes in the red, so there's good news there. Okay, we've got 3 people back, so that's good news. Yeah, now the question is, no, we don't want to do new flights yet. Let's manipulate the old ones. Okay, wow, London is up to 87. It was 73 last time, so this is amazing. We'll keep pushing our luck. We'll take all the money we can get. Go to 7. Oh, wow, look at that. Down to 41%. Wow, that just bombed overnight. We'll cut back down to 35% and see if things stabilize again. Kind of a surprise to me. I'm not sure why that happened. Okay, now we're up to 63% here. I think what we need to do is do an advertising campaign. Go back down to 35. Yeah, they're at 40%. Not making much, and they're at negative 20. That's fine. So we need to, I think we need to cut prices even more. Cut prices, keep passenger count up is my goal. Let's see how that works. Okay, this is, I think, fine. 73.90. Slightly not full, which is fine. I think that's better. Let's see. So it's a 10% reduction in price to go down to from 50 to 45% fare versus, you know, only a 6% increase in passengers to do that. So it's actually good right where it is, I think. Seattle is at 85. I wonder what happened that we just suddenly like crossed a barrier and people don't want to fly. That explains why we're, you know, suddenly not doing as well. Yeah, it happened to everyone. Yeah, 76. I'm gonna drop that too. The only one that's just not losing is the international route, which is good. I mean, it's beneficial. So I want to use the D6. Yeah, okay, so I know what we have to do though. We gotta swap out the other airplane. So let's go to Seattle. Using the DC-6. Let's trade this. I know this is gonna kind of decrease the passenger load even more. We'll set the passenger fare even lower. Save it. I'll say yes, but I want to go back to that one. Why do we have 5 airplanes there? Seems like a lot of 3 airplanes to go 5 flights. It's a bad trade-off. Usually we can do better. But okay, let's take our new flight, and I think it's just fine for the DC-6 to go to Chicago. Makes sense to me. So initial fee here, $2,400 or so. We'll use this one. Thought 1 might be enough. We'll do 1 for now. 5. Try 35 or so. Yeah, that's all we're gonna do here. Let's go over to Europe and see how things are going there. We can swap out with the DC6 here as well, if we need to. Okay, international flight's been changed. London and Rome are looking great, that's good news. Charge a little bit more. I might just go up by 5% ticks here. Be a little bit conservative. I've been shooken. Shooken to the core. Yes, it's shaken. We can go up to 5 now that we have the slots in London. I think I'm feeling better about this one for some reason. Probably should switch one of these over to the DC6, like I said, because they're just so close. Oh, and then Athens is still doing great, which is very good news. And we'll do this. Take that up to 5 flights. So I feel like we're okay to say that Europe is under wraps now. What do I want to do? I want to negotiate with Paris. Ah, she looks Parisian. Why not? I guess 7 slots? Oh man, that's a really good city. 40, 55, and then 1.8. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do 10. Paris, another place where you can choose as your home base. Okay, I already know where we're going to go next. We're going to go to Mexico City. I don't know if I'm going to try to expand here. Oh, wait. We already have the slots there. So I need the hub. That's right. So we do an international flight and then we do a hub. Okay, that means we need to start getting flights somewhere else besides. So let's just take a look at this. Where else should we go? So we have North America. We need to expand to Europe. Honestly, Africa and the Middle East are extremely hard. We need to go to Asia. I don't know how to get there though, because there's no... How do you get there? It's just impossible. Might have to like go through... I think we might actually have to like leapfrog through the Middle East to get there, which is just crazy to think. Not ideal. Alright, New York needs more slots. You can see that they're under construction. We're actually taking the last amount of slots that they're going to give us. But they are expanding the airport because it's very busy. I might hold off on the New York... Nah, let's just do it. New York, Mexico City, here we come. Only 2120. I think I'll still use the Lockheed on this. They are not making out. Oh, okay, I'm using the DC6 on it, apparently. And look at that, we can only do 3 slots anyway. We'll do 20%. Alright, now let me turn on the animations just so we can see how fun it is when the animations are on. Alright, there's the animations, but... Oh yeah, we still have one more person to do. Right, I can get a hub in Mexico City now. I don't know if I want to. We might actually want to go do something else, like... Maybe we want to start negotiating slots from the Middle East. First of all, what we should do is check that... Who hates us? Baghdad hates us. Surely Iran doesn't hate us. So it's 4.4, 22, 10. 4.4, 22, 10. 4.4, 22, 10. So Baghdad has less population, less economy, but more tourism. 4.4 for the other one. 22 for the economy, but 10 for the tourism. So we're kind of boned either way. I guess the thing to do then is to check out what the distance is. Maybe one of them will be in distance, another won't. I have no idea. 2750. Okay. If that's the case, then what we're going to do is we're going to go to Tehran because I want to make as much difference. In fact, maybe I should even go to New Delhi. How much is this? 4180? I can do that. And plus it's New Delhi. That should be like, they should love me. I'm coming from Great Britain. Let's find out. They're worse overall. I probably won't do this, but let me just check one thing before we commit to which place we want to negotiate for slots at. I want to see which one can go to Tokyo. Okay, this is too far. So we have to go to New Delhi. We just have to. Or we have to choose a different place besides Tokyo. I mean, I guess we could choose Hong Kong itself. I don't think so, though, because I really don't want to try to run a business out of the Middle East. I don't know, maybe we could look here. We will eventually need to go here. I assumed Cairo, but this is very... tourism 20, not great. This is probably a place I will, in the end, start doing route set out of. Yeah, okay, Cairo. We're gonna go to Cairo. So let's go to Cairo. Let's do that. So yeah, sorry. Let's go back. Negotiate for slots here. I mean, I guess Egypt has already declared its independence. It's not. Did the whole Suez Canal debacle happen and the war and all that? Let's get our 6 slots here. It's only 6 months, yeah. Well, I think we'll go there. Can't wait to see who's the first airline to have technical difficulties and have to an emergency landing or something, or God forbid even crash. Sao Paulo, the Rio Air, I guess that's the only one that might crash. Okay, wow, 37 minutes. Wow, and I'm tired, so this is where we'll just bring this episode to a close. We'll see how our... Okay, first let me end the turn just so we can see these animations I've been talking about. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. I should have looked up. No. Oh, no. Vancouver's airport expansion is completed. New York's is underway. And this is the animations I was talking about. So international flights, we have 10,000. Dragon is 4,000. It's pretty good. Toward Air, 16,000. This is fun to watch these animations. This is the cool one. How are we doing? 30. Oh yeah, we have 10 times the passengers they do. We're not doing too bad down there. Okay, so much better profit this time. We have we bounced back, which is good to see. And at 50,000 passengers, we're doing great. All right, well, let's call the video to a close as soon as we get back to ourselves here, which is now. Panda due to war. Whoops. Okay, New York and Miami. All right. So that was a fun little thing, the whole war thing. Just very perfect comedic timing there. Until the next one, thanks for watching, stay safe, and take care.